Hi guys, my name is Victoria Bardovich and I am the director here at Yoni Elixir. Yoni Elixir is a self-love oil and organic lubricant. So one of the reasons that I wanted to jump on this video today was to talk to you a little bit about self-care and self-love. Self-care and self-love is so important if you are a woman in 2024. This world that we're living in is very fast-paced. It's asking for a lot of us, and actually what the essence of a female energy is, that femininity, that womanhood, is actually the softness and the slowness of your sensuality. And what I want to talk about today is about the capacity to get back in touch with that place inside of yourself. So many women I see come to me. I work as a somatic sexologist, and women that come to me are often having the same problems, like inability to orgasm, inability to actually feel good in their body, to feel confident in their body. And Yoni Elixir is really about addressing that. So one of the ways that you can do that is actually by just like taking some time out of your day. One of my top recommendations is to take a 5-minute break out of your day where you sit down, you start to breathe, you connect into that mindfulness space where you're able to just register what's actually happening in your body. You take away any kind of external devices like phones, laptops, iPads, all of that, switch it off. And if you have any people in your life, like a partner or children, all of these things, try and take some time to get away from them. Go and sit on the earth, go and sit on your bed, somewhere away from them, and just drop into the body. And when you're dropping into the body, you just start to breathe and place your hands on the body. Usually one hand on the heart and one hand on your womb is a good place to start. And as you actually breathe in, you can actually raise the chest with your breath like this. So you're kind of pushing your chest out as you breathe, and then you settle back down, and then you breathe again. And this time you let your stomach swell up like this, and then breathe and let the body drop back down. And then you alternate between the heart and the womb. And just keeping on going for that 5 minutes. What you start to discover is there's a slowness in the body, another rhythm in the body that's actually able to break through from that place. And when that breakthrough happens, it's like everything starts to drop away from your external world. You start to have more access to what's actually going on inside. And when we first start to access what's going on inside through these self-love rituals, through connecting with Yoni Elixir in this way, what you might discover is that there's actually some tears, some emotions that want to move. And it can be very easy to go, oh, what's wrong with me? Am I broken? Is there something actually happening? And just the remembrance that there is absolutely nothing wrong with expressing emotions. So as a female being, when we work with cycles of like our period and through different seasons of our life, we go through different experiences of waves of emotion and different parts of our being activated. So maybe the heart is super activated if we've just had a child, or perhaps the womb is activated if we've just met somebody, we've just made love for the first time in a long time, or perhaps we haven't made love in such a long time that there's a yearning that's actually expressing itself through the body. Many reasons why the body can actually feel emotions without any context. And that's one of the beautiful things about being a woman. Like as I was growing up, I used to believe that, having emotions was inconvenient, that it made no sense, and that it was actually just stopping me from getting ahead in life. And actually, as I've grown and become more aware of what it means to really utilize the power of being a woman, I've recognized that actually those emotions are a gateway into the inner workings of what it means to be a super delicious, feminine, radiant woman. And so I've started to recognize that actually slowing down and stopping and activating those parts of myself, even if they make no sense to me, even if I can't understand why they're happening, I get a deeper reference point to actually connect into myself and actually guide myself through my life. So another reason to activity that you can do is actually just take a couple of squirts of Yoni Elixir onto your hands, rub it into your hands, and then place it around the heart, strewing little circles through the heart. And a good time to do this is if you actually don't have a sense of direction or clarity in your life. If you need to make a decision and you're not sure exactly how to make that decision inside of your life, I recommend just actually slowing down and again, just placing your hands on your heart, but this time like rubbing the Yoni Elixir through your heart space in small, slow circles. And what this does is actually just awaken the wisdom of the heart, because often the wisdom of the heart knows more than the mind. But what we have to do to actually access that is to actually bring physical touch. Sometimes a little bit of sounding can help as well. So just like touching the heart and just taking some big sighs like, ah. some tapping on the heart, all these different activities that you can do that actually just allow for more of the wisdom of the heart to come online and for you to actually drop out of the mind and into the body. And when we start to do this for a period of time, again, just taking maybe 10 minutes this time just to tune into what the heart is trying to say. We don't analyze it and try to understand it on a cognitive level, but just really listening and seeing what feelings that you feel inside of the heart and noticing what awareness happens inside of the heart when you bring touch to it. This is what I've found actually has allows a lot of my clients to actually have more access to their clarity, to their decision-making response. And what they notice over a period of time of using this practice is that they have more capacity to tune into that intuition. And this for me is one of the biggest gifts and goals of being connected into the feminine essence inside of the body, is your capacity to really feel, to really know. And when you can feel and know, you have an edge over somebody that is trying to learn something from their mind, because what you're actually getting is direct access into what is accurate for you as an individual, because no human being is the same. And the more we have access to what is right for us over what people are telling us is right for us, the easier it is actually to come into alignment with your life. And when you come into alignment with your life, what you'll see drop away is bad relationships, careers that don't serve you, experiences that are no longer desirable in your life. All of these things, dramas, traumas, will actually just leave from your life, and you'll have a deeper access point to actually being able to hear and know what is right for you. So I highly recommend these practices. This is a really good start if you are just starting out with self-love and self-care. Try this out. Let me know how you go. I'd love to hear in the comments below. Thank you.